So how does it make you feel now, Niru, to finally call yourself a professional person?
Take that risk, put that money, put that effort, put that time. It's all worth it at the end. They will be there for you. So definitely go for it. If you feel like you're lost, they are the people.
Good morning, everybody. This is 𝗷𝗨𝗥𝗥𝗬 𝗀𝗏 Educations. Welcome to a special podcast with me today. And in today's podcast, I have here with me Niruja, one of our students from our job coaching program. And recently, she has landed a fantastic professional jobs. And the reason why I bring her on today to let her share her story with every one of you, but more importantly, is to hopefully can inspire you guys to go out there and get the job that you deserve if you have the right mentorship. So for those who don't know about you, Niruja, let's just start with who are you, what have you studied, and what job were you looking for?
Yes, so I'm an international student like many people, and I studied Masters of Architecture from Deakin University, and I was looking for a job for almost a year now. Um, and I followed Leo's guidance. I used to do cold call and walk in, but I really didn't know how to do them
Hmm.
or what to say.
Yep.
And many people, yes, they do work hard on their skills, and there are many talented people out there. But it is very important to not be shy, which I was doing wrong. I was being very shy and I was not putting myself out there and having confidence on my skills. So,
Sure.
yes, don't doubt yourself.
Great, great. We're going to go through the good stuff very soon, Niruja. But before we go through the good stuff, let's rewind us back a bit. First of all, what year have you gone to Australia?
I came to Australia in 2022.
2022. Okay. And when did you start to realize that it is very difficult to find your professional job?
So, yeah, as soon as I finished my studies, I started applying, and more than half of the jobs they had, we are looking for someone permanent resident.
Hmm.
And that is when I started realizing, okay, I have a small pool to play with.
Hmm. Yes. And do you still remember how many jobs did you apply before you joined my program?
I used to apply like on an average 20 to 25 jobs a week.
Wow. So in total, how many? Give me a rough estimate in total.
I've lost the count, but I'm sure more than 500.
That's a big number, huh? Big
Yes.
number. How does that make you feel, Nirija, when you apply and you keep getting no and no and no?
I have doubted myself a lot. I've lost hope so many times. But yes, always just remember your parents have not sent you here to give up. You are not
Mm,
here to give up. There was some reason why you have chosen to leave your home country and come here. And as it is said, if God gives you the struggle, it also gives you strength to pass through that struggle. So keep just trust the process.
sounds good. So I can imagine that you also were working in some sort of odd jobs before. Can you tell the viewers what odd jobs were you doing?
So I worked at Subway, I worked at Hungry Jack's. I did all the cleaning, all the dirty work, and I used to get a lot of body pain, cry, regret. Then I kept working as a salesperson. It helped me to improve my presentation skills. But yes, every day I used to go there. I used to not feel me, and yeah, it didn't make me feel belong. It made me feel I'm not at the right place. But
Yeah,
I had to do that to pay the bills, so I kept on doing it, but not by heart.
for sure, for sure. I can imagine just how frustrating it is for you knowing that you meant to become an architect, but then you have to do these jobs just to put the food on the table. And I
Yes.
think your story is really resonating with a lot of the viewers watching this as well. So now let's just fast forward here. and then you decided to join our program. But tell the viewers, when did you find out about us? And at that time, what makes you decide to say, hey man, I'm gonna give this Leo guy program a shot?
Yeah, so definitely after I attended your pre-introductory session and you explained how you guide and how you will help analyze the profile and pitch the jobs, and you will be with us for the entire process, and every small thing, even if I have to send a follow-up message, you guys have helped me to draft it to sound it more sophisticated and professional. So I felt that there will be some support for my entire journey, and I will have all my doubts covered in a way where I feel what I should be saying. Should I be sending that email or not, or should I be sending that message or not? And me as a person, I have been an introvert, so putting myself out was the main challenge, and I learned the skill very well. Also, I looked at this course as not as a one-time thing. Joining the course, I'm going to learn a skill which is going to help me for a lifetime. So it is not a course, it's like an investment for self-improvement.
For sure. And obviously, the program just barely started, and then you already got the result.
Yes, just one way.
Which is amazing. Now, let's go into the program itself. So I guess you have learned a lot from the program, right? I mean, even though we haven't really finished the program, can you tell the viewers what are maybe the biggest three learning points you have learned from the program that really make a lot of difference for you?
So mainly my resume and cover letter drafting, it helped, it improved a lot in terms of what points I should be putting. I was not putting details about my visa status, about the projects which I have worked on. I was concentrating more on my skills. But what I realized is there are many people out who have the same skills. So what makes and what they want to listen is what you need to tell them. They want to know about what you can bring to the table, what is your visa status, and why would you like to join them, and many things. So you just need to say those things in the cover letter. Yep. Instead of waiting them to ask you. Also, how to take a follow-up, how to do cold calls before applying, and understand and ask questions about things which are not mentioned in the job role. Also, like when you are doing the follow-up, what should be the time frame? And instead of continuously asking, what about my interview? Can I come for interview? I gave an interview. What about the job? Yeah, so there is a system in which you should take a follow-up, which I was not aware of. And yeah, it helped me. Third thing I'll say, it was most of the moral support which I got, that I can't go wrong because I have someone to guide me who is experienced and who knows what they are telling me. It's not some of my college friend which I'm asking if I should be doing that or not. I'm asking someone where I have confidence that I can get correct guidance from.
Yeah, fantastic. I think even just from the first point, when we first saw your resume, and I'm like, oh, there's so much you can improve on, right? Even though in the program, I tell you that resume is not you, right? We talk a lot about that the resume doesn't represent you, but still we need a good resume. And I think 𝗀 has done a good job at fixing your resume, right? She turned it to a pretty nice one. Talk about the cold call as well, Niru, because I think a lot of the viewers watching this, they thought that they can just pick up the phone and just somehow randomly call the employers. Do you think it is something they should learn, or do you think this is something they can just randomly call the employer?
Yes, it is. It is the most important thing. I'll say talking is the most difficult job, rather than anything, rather than more than actually doing the job. And the more important thing is how you talk about that work. And yes, because when they talk with you, they analyze your character. They see if you waste their time. They see if you are to the point. They see if you're clear. They ask you few trick questions to analyze. They might be asking, do you know about these rules? Do you know about this? When we ask them, what are your expectations? What qualification? So they do analyze your character even before seeing your application. So it is very important to ask the right questions, to answer their questions correctly, and ask them what they need to be asked and tell them about, um, yes, all the things about your experience, your visa status, and try to not waste their time.
For sure. And on the same point of that, let's talk about the pitch itself, because I think we have prepared you a very good pitch. How important it is for us to prepare your pitch? Does it make you more confident when you present yourself to the employer?
Yes, definitely. It made me more clear about my achievements and what I should be putting myself out, uh, what things I should be concentrating on, and what things I should not be concentrating on, and how I will give more information to the person in front in less time, in precise and clear manner.
For sure. Did you know how to pitch yourself before this program?
No, I hadn't. I had no idea before.
How about the interview preparation? Because I think Tiani also sent you some questions and she also do some interview preparation for you. Was it helpful?
Yes, definitely. It was very helpful because interview nervousness is real for an introvert like me. Of course, going out there, putting my face out in front of them and speaking, um, I fumble. I'm doing now, and having that confidence that yes, you can just speak and speak there in a way they want to listen. It does help to, if there are very small things we feel like, okay, saying thank you, what will that help? But saying thank you and like the small things, having that habit, it does help a lot for a smooth interview preparation.
So for those who are curious, can you walk them through the process of how you got this job and what sort of knowledge that I've taught you that you apply in order to get the jobs?
Yes, first I'll say try to concentrate on the job which you want because you know that you will be interested in doing that job. Then concentrate on the allied jobs. So every profession has some allied jobs which they can bind into. But yes, when you are applying for a job which you want to do as a profession, you can work better. And once you have figured out what companies, what kind of offices you want to work for, concentrate your energy on that. As your program has the steps about generating a power base, ask people out for coffee, ask people out to meet, make personal connections, join the professional groups, join the Facebook groups, go for their meetups, make your networking. Because what I have observed mostly in Australia, people are looking for candidates not just on their talent, but for people who are genuinely excited to learn and improve and who will blend good with the team. So it is very important to first meet and make good relations with people working in the office and then go forward.
You just sum it up very, very well. So what package do you took from us? Silver, gold, or diamond?
The silver package, the
Silver
basic.
one. And do you think that is a very, very good investment in your career?
Yes, I do feel, as I said before, it's not about a course, but it's about learning a skill which will help me for a lifetime.
So how does it make you feel now, Niru, to finally call yourself a professional person?
Take that risk, put that money, put that effort, put that time. It's all worth it at the end.
For those who's watching this right now, Niru, and they are considering to join our job coaching program, do you think they should? And if they should, can you give them one or two reasons why they should invest themselves in our program?
Yes, definitely, because any time of the day, any day, you can reach out to them. These people are really approachable and really considerate. You can ask them 100 questions and they will respond to everything. They will even help you in the doubts where if you should be applying for this job or not. And they will also help you what you should be putting in the cover letter. You can ask any sorts of question to them and they will be there for you. So definitely go for it. If you feel like you're lost, they are the people.
Thank you so much, Niru. Me and Tiani and the team here, we are very happy for you. And I know this is just the beginning for you. And I know that once you got the first job now, the second, the third. From here on, it's so easy for you. You get to control your own destiny now. And the technique that I've taught you, like you said earlier, you can use it for the rest of your life. Well, it's life skill, actually. I should call this program a life coaching program, not just a job coaching program, right? But I'm so happy for you. And again, if you have time, make sure you drop by our office, come and say hi. You know, I'm in Melbourne, so come and say hi, and we'll be happy to see you. Okay?
Yes, sir.
But we'll stay in touch, Niru. Okay?
Definitely.
Okay, we'll take care. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming.
Right. Thank you. Have a nice day.